Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar! Oh, brilliant, just brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 20.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ribery. Vieira. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a brilliant interception. And he's in on goal. Messi. He can get that clear. Griezmann. Son Heung-min. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he put it away? He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous...
Climbs up big! Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Got a shot away! No, that's been intercepted. Raul. Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lizarazu. Chance with a header! Just off target.
Lowe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kante hurtling down that right flank. And it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Vieira. Thuram. Messi. And it's Messi. Lizarazu. Ribery. Law.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bergkamp goes short. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bergkamp. Beckenbauer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bergkamp. Lizarazu receives it in a good position here. Tries to get it clear. Stood up well to him there. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's going for goal! And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Bergkamp. Ribéry. Bergkamp. He's tried one! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Law might just make this. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Son Heung-min. Always onto this. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And there is the half-time whistle.
Bayern Munich are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Bayern Munich head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Messi. Beckenbauer. Lizarazu. Ribéry. And it's Vieira. Bergkamp on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Bergkamp. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ribéry. And it's Bergkamp. Great ball if he can get... He's got the shot away! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So now the difference is 3. Ribéry. Lizarazu. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's certainly onside here. It's a goal kick. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwill, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to pick those passes. But I think it's important for him that he doesn't get played out of position. Sometimes you'll see him on the left side.
He rises! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Raul. Law. Locatelli. Musiala. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, it's played into the area, and it's hoisted clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bergkamp touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, delightful ball. That's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Law. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. Bayern Munich are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
But he's going for goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Musiala does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's through here, and he's managed to get free.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lizarazu. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, they could break here. And he's had it nicked away. Law. Raul. Neymar. Colwill.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fiddles it through. Musiala. Looking to go deep. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckenbauer. Lizarazu. What a throw in. And he can clear it away. Neymar. Raul. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kostic. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Raul. Turns and great chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Musiala. Kostic. Colwill. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Threads one in. Locatelli. A searching ball that into space. It's a goal kick. Vieira. Musiala shapes to shoot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, good ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Raul. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cleared without complication. Beckenbauer. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he's heaved it away. Law.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. The cross comes in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vieira. Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. Here's Vieira. Rodri. Beckenbauer. That's Vieira.
Attendance for this match was 60,332.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Bergkamp. Number 11, Neymar.
Belletti.
Number 6,
Spread neatly.
Raul.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Dennis
Beckenbauer.
Lowe. Number
David
20,
Villa.
Yamal. Coming on the field.
And it's Messi.
Number 15, David Villa. Number 14,
Messi, he has found the way through.
Number 8, Griezmann.
Diaz.
Number 17, Suarez. Number
Perfectly
19,
measured that.
Messi.
Well, the run has been
Substitutions
sold a
taking place.
little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Lovely bit of skill. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Done delicately. Chips it through. He's onside! He's got the shot away! Yes! And surely that settles it. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. Ribery. David Villa. And here's Suarez. Diaz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Vieira. Ribery. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Vieira. David Villa. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Bayern Munich give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Succumbs to the pressure. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Vieira. To Thuram. Rodri. Ribery. Rodri. Thuram. Ribery. Griezmann. David Villa
has been indicated.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ferran Torres. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. While that was a frustrating game, they were at times cohesive, very... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's been shifted off it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Gives it back. And it's Vieira. And here's Bergkamp. And the shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vieira. Law. Raul. Oh, he's burst through. Law. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bayern Munich are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the right.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Raul. That's Vieira. Raul. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri. Beckenbauer. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Yamal. And it's Neymar. Foot in. 30 minutes gone. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! Pinches it off him, and the shot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Bergkamp!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And he's on his way!
That's going in strongly.
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. He won't be happy with that one. Bergkamp. Lizarazu. Here's Vieira. Bergkamp. Now Neymar. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Mateus was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Neymar. Lizarazu. Terrific header! Big moment! Massive goal! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Bayern Munich have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Rodri. Fiddles it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that could set him on his way. Well, it's Batistuta. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
He's got tall, and he has kept it out somehow.
Lowe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lizarazu, who's set up one goal so far. Passing nice and neat. He's in, surely! Now the finish! And they've got rid. Mateus, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mateus. Raul. Saliba does well to get it back. Rodri, a picture of focus and alertness. It's a good run down the right. Mateus. That looks a good ball through. And Batistuta!
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries a shot! And he's straight offside. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cafu cuts it out. Pirlo. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Shot a goal! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Just one goal in it now. Game on! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Van der Vaart.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between...
He's had a shot! No mistake! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, strongly challenged there. That's a shade optimistic. Griezmann. Ribéry. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Shevchenko. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Messi. Always onto this. Law. They're urging him. Can he finish? Maradona. And it's Shevchenko. That is good alertness. Kubo. Rodri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Law is onto this. Kubo. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kubo. And that's that. Bayern Munich can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running.
Mateus! OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game for me, is masterful.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that.
Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mateus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Lizarazu. Raul. Ribéry. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Belletti. Ball is over the line. Rodri. Beckenbauer. To Thuram. Lizarazu. Great pressure, plenty of it. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribéry. Lizarazu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he lines up a cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Berbatov. Lizarazu.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bayern Munich are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he can clear it away. Lizarazu. Raul. And it's Berbatov. Lizarazu is in a really good position out wide. Ribéry. Berbatov. Oh, important interception. Oh, super ball. It's a great ball. Backward it goes. He's got to be in here. Shapes to shoot. Not the most accurate pass. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. João Cancelo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in, surely! And he was alert to it. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ribéry. And here's Suarez. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. Oh, strongly challenged there. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Raul. Ribéry. Berbatov. Oh, that was vital. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Some resolute defending there. That's really well cleared. And the half-time whistle goes. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely. warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
So off we go once more.
Bayern Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's gone backward here.
Roll!
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now the finish! In he goes again! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Ribéry.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that has not gone well. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Czech catches it safely. Played back in. Berbatov. Ribéry. Nicely weighted. Great chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Lizarazu. That's a lovely, neat pass. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Kubo. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Conte. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Torres. Oh, well played, well played. Bergkamp.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Koller. Now it's Neymar. Messi has it out wide and in space. Nakata. And it's Bergkamp. Looking for the run. João Cancelo. Mateus. Tries a shot!
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. No way he was going to let him past. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Neymar. Well-timed, excellent interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lizarazu. He gets big! Danger averted for now. I think we're just about done here. Rijkaard. Nakata. That's Rijkaard. Swept in. Cleared away. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. And it's Conte. That's a shade optimistic. Bergkamp. Lizarazu. And that will be it. Bayern Munich have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And it's Eto'o. He's through here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right, one of... And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
He gets big.
Yaya Toure.
Law. Raul. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eto'o, and he's managed to get free.
Eto'o really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Bayern Munich are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Some really good ball movement.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
That has ended up in no man's land. Lizarazu. Neymar. Distributed tidily. And here's the chance to counter.
Yaya Toure.
And he's intervened well there. Yamal. Bergkamp. Neymar, very much a man of this moment.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That's really well manoeuvred. India trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long...
He's had a hit! And another try! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lizarazu. Oh, super find. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Now it's Bergkamp. He is through here. Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to recover this. Time and again they are repelled. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that should get the job done. Lizarazu, and he's certainly onside here.
1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. Yaya Toure. He's got away. And here's Hullet. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nedved. Can he get it through? Good challenge, excellent challenge. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's there to clear it.
Substitutions taking place.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Now he's off and running. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yamal.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
550.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's hoisted clear. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Araujo cuts it out. Bayern Munich perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh no, this does not look... Now the finish! They've done it! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Lizarazu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Edmilson. Interesting ball. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Collier. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's had a shot! Bayern Munich have their third corner. India are looking to go forward now. And it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Shot a goal! Griezmann. Yaya Toure. And the shot's on here. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. No way through.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Koller might just make this. Bayern Munich close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Hullet.
2 added minutes has been
Lizarazu.
indicated.
And he's been shifted off it. Edmilson. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game...